We're back from the big town that we went into. Got some things accomplished. And gas has gone up 9 cents since last week here. So now it's $5.14 a gallon. Got a few things at the store and came back. And today is going to be a huge cooking day. Because yesterday I defrosted this batch of meat. And now it needs to be cooked up so that I can put it in the freeze dryer cooked. I just turned off the freeze dryer on the tomatoes. We're going to check the stew for like the third time. And the nuggets and the chicken stuff. I mean, like I said, so brand new at this, okay? Virgin at this completely. So let's open it and see how the tomatoes look and see if our beef stew is crunchy. Isn't that weird? I'll have my beef stew crunchy, please. So anyways, let's check it out. I turned off, I opened the valve so it would release the door. Turned off the pump. Let's see what we got going here, guys. There's the tomatoes. They better be crispy, right? I can already tell you that they're not. I think they're just frozen. They're not dry. So those will probably go back in. Those and these will go back in. Okay, and then here's our beef stew. Let it be crunchy. Remember I turned it upside down yesterday? And it was really moist on this side. So it looks very promising. Right, guys? Oh, yes. I'm so excited. We finally have beef stew crunchy. Okay. Now, this is the variety tray of the onions and the chicken nuggets. We are excited. Let's check one of these on the inside. I think we got it. I think we are there. Yeah, these are super light. You'll be able to tell too by the weight. I mean, these weigh nothing. You could blow on it and blow it off my hand. They're super light, like the big ones. Right? Oh, did we accomplish it? Except for the tomatoes. The tomatoes are not ready yet. And I'm going to be coming back out today. To bring some ground beef and, cooked up taco meat. And I'm going to try some turkey bacon slices. So I'll put those in with the batch I bring out. So I am going to bag this up really quick because I have a long day of cooking. I'm going to go in and get my pots and pans and my what do you call it? Crock pot, one pot or whatever it's called out, get everything I need ready. And then I'll come back and, set you up so you can watch me cook some of this stuff up. I'll be back. Take care. Bye. Okay. Hair back in the kitchen. One of the things I'm making today, but I am not I am not freeze drying, is my Spanish rice. So basically what I do is put a little bit of oil in the pan. And I do not, this is instant rice. I do not cook it, get it soft in water. I put it in a pan right out of the box with a little bit of oil and these are diced green chilies. And you cook this until it starts getting a little brown. Then you turn it off. Because the moisture from the tomato sauce and the salsa will reconstitute this rice. But I promised my husband Spanish rice. So I'm going to actually take this Spanish rice and stuff it into some bell peppers for him. Because that's like his favorite thing. So I wanted to get this done first because that way it's ready for lunch. So, that's what we do. We just stir fry this until we, I wish that, where's my tomato sauce? Where's my tomato sauce? Here it is. Faithy, leave that cord alone. He's being a pain. Faithy, no. So, you know, why can't they make everything pop top, right? Hang on. Okay, here we go. We get close up here of me opening a can of tomatoes off. I'm not making what I normally do. I normally make enough that requires like 2 cans of tomato sauce, and so anyway, when that's ready, we're going to add the tomato sauce. Let's see what we're at here. All the oil's gone, so it's pretty much done. The frying thing, why? Well, because if you cook it first and get it soft, and then you add your sauce, and then you add your diced tomatoes, and then you add your salsa. You do all that first, it's going to be really soupy, or it's going to be very wall pasty, you know, like a thick glue. So I don't do that. So I turn the flame down, way down. Okay. Add my tomato sauce. Okay. And usually I add green onions to it as well, but I didn't have any. And, you know, I was just at the store, and that's when you come home and go, you know what? I ain't going back 25 miles to get green onions. Then I just add a whole thing. This is 3/4 full of salsa. Okay. Now, all that moisture in there is going to reconstitute this rice. And I've got it on low for a minute until I get it mixed up here. And sometimes what I'll do is add ground beef to this if it's going to be a meal, and some cheese on top, and maybe a side of refried beans or something, and then that's a meal. But today, we're not adding any meat. Maybe veggies only. I like using the salsa because that takes care of the onion, the bell pepper, you know. Pick your strength, mild, medium, or hot. We are spicy people around here, so. Anyway, let's get that in. And then all you do really is just put a lid on it, turn it off, and let it sit back there and get soft. Voila! In about 20 minutes. You'll have Spanish rice. See how quick that was? It takes me like 10 minutes to make it. And if you make enough of it, then you can make enough of it and you've got lunch for tomorrow, or add some beans to that and in a tortilla and make a rice and bean burrito. I don't know. We're going to have leftover because I'm only giving him 2 stuffed bell peppers, and I can't eat bell peppers. I eat them for like 3 days after I eat them. So I'll have my Spanish rice on the side. Thank you. So anyways, I'm going to get this organized with my meat, get all my stuff, my ducks in a row here. And no, we're not cooking duck today, but we are going to get them in a row anyway. And then I'll come back with you and start going through what we're going to cook up to freeze dry up. See you on the next end side. Bye. Hi. Okay, so I made up some regular white rice that I did use instant with water and got it that way because that's going to go in some of my ground beef today. Here's the Spanish rice. It's all ready to be stuffed or put on a plate with some cheese. What I'm going to do right now is cook up some of these. These are pork chops, but they're kind of thick. So I have a pan over here with a little bit of pan butter. Okay, so we're gonna, my girlfriend, my bud, and YouTuber, Old Critters, Carrie, she suggested this stuff, and you know, now she's got me addicted, so I'll be ordering this all the time, this No-No's Everything seasoning. No, neither one of us get promotions or special deals for mentioning them, but, you know, I believe if you like something and it's worth bragging about, you don't always have to have a paycheck, right? So anyway, we're going to season that up with that, and we're going to add a little bit of the garlic salt just to season them. I've got my pan heated, so we're going to come over here. No, I have not got the tripod out yet. I just wish I had more hands. So I'm just gonna put these in here because again, now I know that there are some seasoned, no pun intended, freeze dryer people out there who are gonna tell me they're too thick. And so what I might do is, cut them in half, or sorry guys, I have one hand, or I can cut them up in pieces, and then I can make like chili verde. Yeah! I'll get them cooked up really good, and then I'll freeze dry them in chunks. You just add a can of chili verde sauce, right? Or green chili enchilada sauce, something, right? And then stir fry some bell peppers and all that stuff in there. I think it sounds good, actually. Okay, so anyways, we're gonna get these started. I need a fork. I want to kind of cook them slow because they are thick. So, oh, it smells so good. I'm not even hungry right now. So we're gonna stick those on a lower temp because they are thick. Okay. And we got the bell peppers steaming over there, because you definitely want to steam your bell peppers if you're going to stuff them, right? Generally I use a strainer and a towel over it and all that stuff, but you know what? I don't have the room for that today. It needs to be turned down a bit. Because I'm still getting used to, like I said, we've only been here 6 months doing this, but I am still getting used to propane versus, natural gas or electric stove. So I'm learning, which is why I'm still a slave to my toaster oven. Okay, so today I also I had made some homemade beans, pinto beans, and my husband likes it when I keep the bean and cheese burritos in the freezer so that when I'm not here or whatever, he can just pop those in the microwave. So I have to do that today as well. Leave them alone. Okay, hello. I have to leave these out. Leave this out. Oh. What was I going to? Oh, when I cut off the bell peppers, you cut off the top knobby thingy and stuff. I cut it real close to the end. I used to never save this part when that top lid came off. And now I'm like, what a dummy I should have been. Because what I'll do sometimes is collect those over a few days, because we use a lot of them, and then dice them up and put them in the freezer. But now we can do what? Right, we can freeze dry them. So anyways, let's get out some ground beef. Oy. You can see that it's been defrosting all night. So this is the ground beef we got off that third of a half a cow. So they say these are 1-pounders, but I don't know. We're all guessing that it's more like maybe 1.5 pounds per package. Sorry. Extreme close up. There we go. I think they're more like, he didn't mark them, but I'm thinking they're more like 1.5 pounds. My scale thingy's out in the she shed. So anyways, we're gonna cook all this up today, and we're gonna fry it all up. Oh, they're still kind of sort of frozen. So I don't know, it's 3, 4, 5. I'm thinking that's maybe 7.5 pounds of meat. And so I'm gonna make 2.5 of those are going to be taco meat, and 2.5 are just going to be seasoned ground beef, and I'll mark them when I freeze dry them. So that ground beef is going to go in this pan when these are done, and then on top of that, on top of everything else, we're going to get out my one pot and put it, look, we're going to get out the one pot and put it to work with a roast in there. Don't you just love my trash can? I love it too. Okay. And we're going to, in the one pot, we're going to put a roast and some beef ribs. short ribs, I guess they're called. I'll just see if I can get them all in there at one time. And then that way, I brought some dehydrated onions in to use in our cooking today. Because I'll have plenty out there for a while. So let me get this meat opened and in a bowl or something where I can season it, and I'll be back to you. Be right back. So I didn't get, my pan that I'm going to use would not hold all of the meat, so I got this much meat. So it's going to be 2 batches of taco meat in two different cooking times, because it just is what it is. Because I'm using that back burner, if I bring out my great big pan that would hold it all, I wouldn't be able to, I'd have to use 2 burners, and I can't. So anyways, we have put garlic salt, garlic or onion powder, dehydrated onions in here. And once, oh God, there's no fat in this meat. This is that cow I told you about that we bought. But anyways, we're gonna get this cooked up, and once it's cooked, I'll add some water, and then I'll add the taco seasonings, and I'll be back at you. Okay, so I'm gonna finish with this ground beef. I've got to have 2 hands to do it because this pan is heavy and I don't want it on the floor. But when I get it all done and add the taco meat, we'll get going on the next project, which is gonna be frying up some bacon after I get done with the meat. So we'll catch you guys on the backside. Thanks for hanging in there with me. Bye. Okay, so the last batch, what? Right? Pebbles before gastric. Anyways, while the last batch of meat is cooking back there for the taco meat, I wanted to cover something. I took some before and after shots. And it's over a product I bought online, because you know how sometimes where are you going? I buy products sometimes online, and they're, I mean, obviously GI Junk is a $10,000 example, but I mean, there's been other products that I haven't been all that jazzed with once I got them. I think I covered the clothes that I ordered, but I found a product I love. And you know, I don't wear a lot of makeup. Truly, I don't. I don't ever put mascara on. Eyeliner and sometimes a foundation, more so now that I'm joining you guys on YouTube, but sometimes not even then. I mean, I can look pretty harsh, right? So anyways, I found this product, and I don't get any sponsorship for it. I'm not even gonna leave a link, but you can see by the name, you can look it up yourself if you're interested. You can get on like a subscription program every however often you want it, but let me share it with you. I don't even know how to pronounce it right. It's right here. Let me show you. It's awesome. And so when you get it in a neat little box like this. Okay. And it is really good. It comes nicely neat and wrapped. This time, the first time I ordered, I just got the foundation. You get this. Now, when you first order it, you get a really super nice makeup brush as well. Okay, but here is the product. Sorry guys, I'm one-handed right now. It's dumping on its head. There it is. Okay, so you get, and it's a pump. It's a pump action. And this is my color. Oh, you go in and you take a survey, and you pick out your color. It'll tell you what color you need. And if they send it to you wrong, you can send it back and they'll replace it. And then this time I ordered eyeliner. Now that's what I have on right now, is this stuff. I put it back in the box so you could see how nice and neat it comes when it's all packaged up. Let's flip off the lid here and shake it out. Okay, there it is. So you get, I got it in black, and the tip on it, I'm used to using those, let's see, it's really thick, or I guess thin, but I'm used to using the pencils, the self-sharpening eyeliner pencils. So my first attempt at this was actually pretty scary, because I had to go back with a face cloth and like wipe it off. But once it dries, it stays on really nice. So anyways, I wanted to share this product with you while we're waiting, because I'm doing nothing right now, right? So if you want to check it out, just look up the name what is it called? Il Maquillage of New York. If there's somebody out there watching that has ordered it, jump in and tell me what you guys think or how it was with you. I'm on my second batch now, and now I'm going to go in and change it because I will never go through this much makeup in the next 30 days. I think my next is July 14th or something like that. And out here where we live, out here, Stevie hasn't been around, so I can't impress the llama, and there have been no free range cows, and my husband, you know, is my husband, 45 years. So anyways, I'm gonna go finish up the meat, and then we're gonna start on some bacon. I'll be back. I just wanted to update this live coming to you from Pebbles. If you guys are old enough to remember Pebbles and Bam Bam and the Flintstones. Yeah, okay. So I decided to add a little bit of that taco meat to the rice. I have the bell peppers in here ready for his lunch, which is not for about another hour. I will get those cooking really slow, and then I'll come back right before and add some cheese, because he always comes behind me with Tabasco sauce. I have my last batch of meat. Now my husband decided we are going to do this instead of just regular seasoned beef. I'm going to make it sloppy Joe mix and freeze dry sloppy Joe mix. Right? You just add it in a bowl, add some water, slap that bad boy on a bun, and you got a sloppy Joe sandwich. So I have to do the rest of this meat, and then I will get back. We have to do turkey bacon, which I'm going to fry in a pan, and then I'm going to do regular bacon, which I'm going to put in the microwave because it makes less of a mess, right? So I'll get back to you with that, and if we have time today, we will do bean and cheese burritos. And we got, oh yeah, don't let me forget, I have to put the pot roast in the one stop pot, or whatever the heck you call that. So I'll be back.